The continent of Atlantis was an island which lay before the great flood in the area we now call the Atlantic Ocean. So great an area of land that from her western shores those beautiful sailors journeyed to the south and the North Americas with ease in their ships with painted sails. To the east, Africa was her neighbor, across a short strait of sea miles. The great Egyptian age is but a remnant of the Atlantean culture. The antediluvian kings colonized the world. All the gods who play in the mythological dramas, in all legends from all lands, were from fair Atlantis. Knowing her fate, Atlantis sent out ships to all corners of the earth. On board were the 12. The poet, the physician, the farmer, the scientist, the magician, and the other so-called gods of our legends, though gods they were. And as the elders of our time choose to remain blind, let us rejoice and let us sing and dance and ring in the new. Hail Atlantis! Way down below the ocean, where I wanna be, she may be. Way down below the ocean, where I wanna be, she may be. Way down below West Coast waiting. From Andy in Vietnam fighting. To Susan on the West Coast waiting. From Andy in Vietnam fighting. I'm writing alone beneath a tree. The smell of the rain on the greenery. Our fathers have painfully lost their way. That's why, my love, I'm here today. Hear me when I say there will come a day when kings will know and love can grow. To Susan on the West Coast waiting. From Andy in Vietnam fighting. To Susan on the West Coast waiting. From Andy in Vietnam fighting. To Susan on the West Coast waiting. From Andy in Vietnam fighting. To Susan on the West Coast waiting. From Andy in Vietnam fighting. Susan, I know you love me so, but I'd like to hear it in my ear. You know I'd be there working at my craft. Had it not been for the draft. Dry up your tear and feel no fear. You're here with me like I'm there with you. To Susan on the West Coast waiting. From Andy in Vietnam fighting. To Susan on the West Coast waiting. From Andy in Vietnam fighting. To Susan on the West Coast waiting. From Andy supposedly hating. To Susan on the West Coast waiting. From Andy in Vietnam fighting.